it's Ginny from Homestead Corner. Today I thought we'd talk a little bit about things to consider when we're starting our food store. So I think there are a lot of things that we need to consider when we're starting a food storage, and we just need to think about them and see what works for us. It's not necessarily what works for me. It's your kitchen, your rules. I really think so. But these are just a few things that I thought would be great to just think over when you're starting out on your food storage to help you get started so you can make the best choice for you and your family. So expiration dates. Expiration dates are put there. Really, I look at them to keep you buying. They want to keep you buying stuff. You know, there's an expiration date. Some cans will have an expiration date, and this is the last day that it's good. That thing is not going to expire that day. There's no scientific evidence that it's going to, keel over and die on June 13th at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think it's important to remember that, those expiration dates are there, and I kind of look at them like a guide. And the best by date, that after that date, the company is not going to guarantee that it's got the most nutrition and that it's, exactly the way it was and fresh when they put it in the can. So those best by dates are kind of, they're going to last much, much longer than those dates on the cans or the package. But the reality is you've got to decide where that line is for you. And, some people, the moment that date hits, it's gone. They will throw it away. Other people are going to keep it 10 years later. If it doesn't stink, it's still good. So it's up to you. It's your choice. But that's something to consider. Those dates are really not there because it's going to, be rotten on that day. They do help us keep our food rotated and stuff like that is really what I use those dates for. Because I want to eat the oldest food first, and it's, just because that's going to be the most nutritious. The next thing is freshness, and that kind of goes along with the dates and stuff. You want to eat food that's still fresh because the fresher it is, the more nutritious it's going to be. Over time, it's going to lose some nutrition and things like that. So you want to eat fresh food, so you don't want it being stuck in the pantry too long. You want to keep that food moving, and you want to eat it before it goes bad or loses all of its nutrition. The next thing is restocking. When I use something, I have a list on the refrigerator, and when I use it, I write it on there. I may have 10 cans of it downstairs, or bottles, or boxes, or whatever. I may have 10 or 20 of them, but if I use one, I write it down. Or if I open a bottle of oil, I write it down. Anything I pull out of my pantry and put it into the kitchen where I'm going to be using it right then, I write it down. I want to keep my pantry full. We never know when an emergency is going to happen, and you want to keep it topped off as much as possible and keep it moving and rotating, and just replace it when you use it. If I can buy an extra one, if I have the extra money, I do that as well. So if I may use one bottle of oil this week. When I go to the store, I might buy 2 or 3 bottles if I have enough money. I might buy just one if I don't have the extra cash that week. The next thing is convenience. It is so convenient having everything on hand in your pantry. You don't have to waste all that extra time and money to run out to get something simple like pepper. You've already got it. You know it's there. If you run out in the kitchen, you can go into your food storage and grab some. It really saves a lot. If you buy in bulk, you can save money, and when you have it, you don't have to make all those extra trips, time, all that stuff wasted. Before I had a food pantry, it took me hours, because I was missing one thing. I had to get all the kids ready. We had to go to the grocery store that was 25, 30 minutes away, and then get the item, get everybody home, get everybody settled down before I could get back to what I was doing. I mean, that's a lot of time, especially, you know, if you're home alone with the kids and you're trying to make dinner and you can't make it because you're missing one thing. You know, having food storage and having that pantry is so, so convenient. Another thing is variety. Get as much variety. You want as much variety as you will eat, really, in your pantry. The more things that you like to eat, you want to stock all of that stuff. You want to consider all of them to be an item to be in your food storage, because if you have, the more you have, the more access you have to nutrients, the more variety. It's going to be easier for you to eat it. You don't want to eat the same thing every day. I don't. Some people might want to eat the same thing every day, but I don't like that. I have, you know, we try to mix up the meals, and even after a couple of months of eating the same 10 meals, I'm like, I need something else. You know, I like to just mix it up as much as possible, and it keeps us happy with our food, and we're getting tons of different kinds of nutrients by keeping the variety really wide. So I think that is also super important. And that is it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.